Style. Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Refuge Tea here with my Granny's Closet, back with another video for you guys. So it's Monday. I am not gonna do my intro. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna add my beginning intro that I normally do, but today is just a blah day for me, you guys. It's not really it's not really like an organized day for me. I have done so much stuff. I went to the grocery store. I think I might just upload this video without editing it. I'm trying to do this really quickly. I just picked up my daughter from school because she wasn't feeling good. My nails slipped off because my finger slammed into the door and it clipped my thumb nail and it just like popped off. So I was like, oh sweet, one of them finally came off. I mean, earlier this morning I went to grab like a grocery bag and like just went and like try to lift it, but my hand slipped out and it popped off like 3. So and it was funny. I was laughing at myself in the front yard. Just nobody was out there, so I had to laugh at myself. But right now I am going to show you guys my yarn wall and my yarn stash. It's nothing major, it's nothing big, it's not going to be a long video. I wasn't going to do a video today. I was just going to chill, but I figured, you know what, I have time right now before I go pick up my son from school. Since I picked up my daughter, she's here with me. I'm going to pick up Joshua in about an hour. So it's not going to take me that long to do this. And I'm going to try to do this without editing. You guys, you know what? We're not going to edit. We're just going to be silly really quick. And you guys are going to see all the goofs that I make during my videos, as opposed to just taking out the funny things and putting them in the end. Yeah, so let's get to it. Here we go. You guys ready? This is my yarn wall. We have all of the cakes up there. This is my yarn stash. Ginger actually challenged people to do a yarn video, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a yarn video. I'm trying to secure my nail by holding it down right now because I can feel it lifting a little bit because the glue is not quite set yet. But I have cakes right here that are gonna go up there. I have cakes over here that are gonna go up there. I got a few cakes down here, but my yarn stash is not that big. I'm practically empty in the black area, in the brown, and in the white area, but I do a rainbow scape here. This is all Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. So it goes black, brown, green, blue, purple, pink, red, orange, yellows, whites, and then some cakes there, but we're going to move that up there, and then it's all rainbows right here. So this is all going to be rainbow. So now that that's going to be moved out of the way, we're going to get that and put that up here, and then we're going to get this Hobby Lobby yarn I love this yarn, and put it up here because this is mostly like all my variegated, and this is all the neon, and this is all the Christmas stuff. But then it starts to get like hodgepodge, so it's like crafters. Or Mainstay, not Crafter Secret, because that's still Hobby Lobby, but Mainstay. Oh, if you guys didn't notice, my daughter bought me these really cute nails for Christmas, for Mother's Day. She also got me these cute bumblebee earrings, and I got a ring, but I'm not wearing the ring today. I wore it yesterday. My boys did get me my hair's flying away, and I did cut my hair, you guys. I cut it only like 4 inches. I just needed something shorter that I wouldn't sit on my hair anymore. My boys got me a t-shirt that says, I love it when you call me Big Papa, or I'm the Big Papa. I forget, and it's a pickle in the front because I love pickles. And then my other son got me a Cat Noir, and oh gosh, Mama! Oh, she's got her headphones on. The Cat Noir from Miraculous. So I'm the figure, but back to the yarn, all right, so here we are, back to the yarn. So this is just like Crafts Mainstay, Red Heart, like Loops and Threads, so Michael's brand, Karen Simply Soft, and just a Mod Podge of different colors because I didn't have enough of my wall to do like all red heart and then all Karen Simply Soft, and I didn't have enough of each color in those particular brands to do that. So this is all gray and black. That's all the browns and the creams. Those are all the different colors of the green. You guys get the picture. Then there's blue, purple, pinks. Then we got the reds, oranges, yellows, and whites. And then here we have some mixed color variegated red heart stripes. And we also have, I think this is Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. And we do have some mainstay in here. I believe some of these, actually no, I guess they're all red heart. So these are all red heart rainbow colors. And then we have more of the vibrant neon. These ones actually are a big twist neon. So that's going in there. But I'm going to, since that is getting gone and this is all shifting, I'm going to do 2 boxes of solid neons and then 1 solid box of the variegated neon like I have right there. And I'm going to be collecting more. I have, this is stuck on the bottom of my foot. I'm not going to show you my feet. Okay, you guys? Just not happening. And then we have my Oogie Boogie. So this is, I think this is, stuff keeps getting stuck to the bottom of my feet because I have no socks or shoes on. This is, of course, Red Heart Super Saver. What color is it? I think this is Oran. Or I forget what color this is. Let me see. I keep coming around right here. Beige. Oh, Buff Fleck. There it is. Buff Fleck. And I use this for my burlap chap hoodie, which is the Oogie Boogie hoodie. And then I have the Ombre Large Super Saver Red Heart. And then I have 1 jumbo Karen's Yarnspiration here. And then I have the Granny Squares. I did have more, but I took them out because I started to make something out of it, but then I stopped. So yeah, there goes that. And then this whole row right here is what I use for my scrunchies. And you guys know I gotta stay super stocked in those. So these are the grays, but it's like a Mod Podge of what I use for my scrunchies. So it is Bernay Baby Blanket. It is Bernay Crushed Velvet. It is Bernay Regular Velvet. And it also is like this one right here. This is Hobby Lobby Velvet or Baby something. And this one is actually Red Heart Huga. So I have different colors or different brands in here. So I do have Huga. And then I have, this is Lion Brand Gopher Fur. So I do have different kinds. Okay, we'll see what that brand is right now. Yeah. Velvet Smooth Oran, Pale Plush. So Yarn Bee Velvet Smooth Oran. But we have the blacks and grays. We have the whites, creams, and gold colors. Then we have the blue and green tonals. Then we have the purples, and pinks and reds are down here. I also have my, let's see, what is this? This is the Cuddle Peekaboo, Cuddle something. But this is Hobby Lobby's Baby, oh, Adorable. Baby Bee Adorable. And this is what I use for my leggy froggies. You guys got to forgive me. Please forgive me, okay? Because right now I'm in my premenopausal era. Say I can't even say that right. And I'm using words differently. Like I told my son, go take out the refrigerator. And he was like, what? That's too heavy. I was like, the refrigerator, go take it out. Go take it. I meant to say go take out the trash. It wasn't working out for me. So it was funny. And I've been doing that quite a bit, but we're taking the vitamins. We're trying to get better. All right, like I said, these and these, because I don't have enough of these. And Ivana actually found more of these. And I was so jealous. So she's got a bunch of those because she just started learning how to crochet. So she's now a crocheter. And I love it because I introduced her to reading. And now she's got like 2,000 books. And I only have like a bookshelf. I have like 500 or more books on my Nook because I like to read on my Nook more than I like a physical book. more now so than ever. However, if I like a series, if I like a book, I will buy the physical book and I will, you know, put it in my library. But that is only if I like it, and it's only if it's worth it. But if I get it for free on my Nook, on Kindle, or on, you know, hobby Barnes and Noble, then I'm gonna get it for free from them. And that's that. Back to the yarn, you guys. Okay, so we have a lot of Lion Brand. This is all Lion Brand here. This is all mandalas. This is sparkles. This is the ombre. This is the baby sparkle, and it's all that. And this is Big Twist Rave. I have not all the colors, but I have enough that it satisfies me, but not enough that I'm sad. And then we have Red Heart Unforgettable. So we have Unforgettable and Loops and Threads Facets. So this is the one I mainly use for my wild oleander hooded scarves. And then when Michaels came out with this Loops and Threads Metallic Luxe, I was just all for it. I bought them all except for Onyx. Onyx was the only one that was not available, and I was so sad, but they're in jeweled tone colors. The lighter green one, the jade one, is gone. I don't have it anymore because somebody ordered it in a beanie, so I use that for the beanie. However, I'm still going to, they don't sell it anymore. So, but I had this really cool idea. This is like pearlesque, and this is like iridescent or something. This is a pink. I don't know the names of these colors. I don't know. But you guys hear me gulping. I'm sorry. Almost fell. And then this is, let's see, Joy DK right here, Loops and Threads. I used to shop at Michael's all the time because when I was watching, you guys can see my dirty desk over there. I was watching OVW, One Virtuous Woman. That was her and Dylan, Bob Wilson 123, which is now a different, I forget her name, but it's a different channel now. But they were the only two YouTubers that I knew at the time. And then I was introduced to Z, and then I was introduced to Rose, and then I was introduced to Lisa to Happy Creations. And then I was introduced to Gigi. And there was like just a handful of people that I watched on YouTube that I did watch for the tutorials and for, you know, the entertainment of it all. And so I would only, because of OVW, I would only go to Michael's and buy the Loops and Threads because that's what she made her purses out of. So I made my purses out of them because she was like, you get this color, and this is how many you get. So I was like, oh, let's do it. So I do have tons of Michael's yarn. All that to say that. And then I have more Hobby Lobby yarn right here. That's Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK. And then we have Rainbow Rhapsodies over there. That one in the front there's Peacock. And then I have these Flex of Hobby Lobby yarn. And then we have some cotton here. That's Sugar and Cream, and some Kobu right there. I have Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton and solids and variegated. And then I have more Hobby Lobby here. I realize that there's a break in it and I have Sugar and Cream. And it's not Hobby Lobby. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this out and that out. And this is just going to be a solid cotton row right here. Because I have this giant bin right here full of cotton. Now, if you guys see this right here, it's a hot mess. I tried to organize it a little bit really quick. But I was like, you know what? I want you guys to see my room for face value. I'm not done organizing it. So yeah, that is just a bin full of whips, finished projects that I don't sell anymore, and just a hodgepodge of just stuff like maybe seasonal and things like that. But this is a bag full of chunky yarn. So Brene, a lot of Brene Baby Blanket, a lot of Loops and Threads, the new yarn that I have and that I used for Easter and my snakes and everything. But that is a bin full of chunky yarns, just anything over a size 5. It goes in these 2 bins. But I'm going to empty this bin right here and put that in there. Or I had a crazy idea, you guys. get this because I do have more chunky yarn in my bedroom. I crochet a lot on my bed because I don't have a chair in here, but my grandma's chair is going to go right here. And now that I have a computer, I can stay in here and watch movies and watch TV because it's a smart computer. Well, of course, it's a smart computer. Sorry, I'm stepping on all this plastic stuff, like bags and stuff on the floor. And I keep messing with my hair. I'm sorry. So I can put my chair right here. That's the plan. But I'm going to make a granny square blanket to go over it. But I had the idea of taking my chunky yarn here, emptying the shelf out, and putting all my chunky yarn right there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Then we have ice yarns. Originally, all my ice yarns was right here. I did have like at least 2 or 3 rows of ice yarns, and then I reorganized my room and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put ice yarns up here, make it look pretty. And then I was like, oh, I seen so many people like Lisa and Ginger have their cakes up top because they fit so nicely. And I was like, I'm going to do that. So I'm slowly but surely putting my cakes up top. So ice yarns went from here to there, and now it's got its own bin right here. And I figure if I play my cards right, chunky yarn can go in these rows and ice yarns can fit in there. Yeah, I'm going to try it. And then this bin right here has nothing but my floss super fine number 1s, maybe some 2s in here that I use for my shawls. And I have some sock yarn in here, but this is my summer nights when they first came out, and they were like $10 on sale. It was Nuit Estivales. But I love this yarn. I've made at least one or 2 shawls with these. And they don't sell them anymore in this yarn. Or this size. They only sell them in like half the size as this. So I would have to buy 2 of them to do one shawl. Then this one is all my textured yarn. So if I'm going to do, this is Scrubology, scrub it. And then this is Scrubology cotton. So I do body scrubbers with this, disc scrubbers with that. And I have some eyelash ones here. Or if I want to do like a funky textured scrunchie, I'll do that. My fluff, my gopher fur, and the neon colors is in here because I actually should put them upstairs or up on that wall where I have all the velvet there, because I use these for the scrunchies as well. And then here's another summer nights. I actually have to frog this one because I have no more of the white, and I want to use this for a separate shawl. And this was, I believe, the virus shawl that I was trying to do. Came out pretty cool, and I paired it with like this velvety discontinued yarn from Hobby Lobby. So it's pretty sad. But this bin is nothing but my whips that I'm going to be finishing up. And I got some yarn right here because I'm working on a peacock style hexi-cardi. Also, this is the last of my yarn stash. More yarn in that bag. I understand, you guys, that I don't have a lot of yarn, but this is a lot for me. I have some, I think this is Hobie. I think it's Cotton Kings. I don't know who this is from. I don't know. I think it's from Hobie. Let's see. Let's see this one. Yep. It's, oh, Hobby. Sorry. They corrected me at the Fiber Festival in New York in Rhinebeck. They corrected me at that festival. And then I have some cones here, variegated crochet thread, more sewing thread here. I have all of these here because I use them for different things. Then I have this wine glass filled with just minis. Really cool. And then I'm only going to show you these top 2. Actually, that one too down there, because that one has some other yarn, but these are my specialty yarns that I keep for myself. Ones that I paid, bought off of Etsy, and ones that I went to yarn festivals like Rhinebeck, or the festival that we just went to last year in November, I think it was, with the girls. So Zelda, and then Myra and Yolanda and a whole bunch of other ladies, Dolores and Pam. So we went and I bought some of these there. These ones are actually from Rhinebeck. So those ones are Rhinebeck. These ones are from Rhinebeck as well. I think I already, no, this is from the yarn festival in Pomona that we just went to. This one as well. This is Fiber Genie. And this is Rhinebeck. This one is Rhinebeck because it's got the pom-pom on it. This is Rhinebeck. I got Lola Bean yarn. I had to get that. Z was like, you gotta get it. And I said, okay. This is Rhinebeck. I'm going to make my daughter a beanie out of this one because it's called Unicorn Tail. And then, ow, just give me a second. I have my ladder right there. I've been slowly trying to, like, get my room in order. So I have my ladders everywhere because I'm trying to do stuff in here. Okay, last but not least, this is all yarn. This is, what is the rabbit called? Angora. This is Angora. And this is from the yarn. Where did I go with Z? I went with Z somewhere. And she took me to my first yarn place. But I got this one. I got this one right here. I got this right here. And I got this right there. And she caked it up for me and everything. Here's more Angora right there. This is dark purple. And the black one. Can't really see that one. But I got this. And I also got this from that yarn shop that Z took me to. It was my first local yarn shop. I'd never been to one. And that's where she took me. But then all I have is just like on this shelf is just my books. That's it. I got Sarah J. Maas, Crescent City. I'm missing the third book. I still have to get it. And then my Rebecca Yarros. Ivana found this one for me in her Target. So when she came to Kelly for my birthday, she gave it to me. And then I got this one from the Amazon exclusive. And then Ivana also got me this one for Christmas last year. The Fourth Wing edition. And then I've had this. Then I bought this one and I bought the first Fourth Wing. But yeah, so we ended up on the floor, you guys, but that's okay. I'm going to put my books back. I am done. That is it. That is my yarn room or my yarn stash. I do have yarn still in my bedroom, but I'm not going to go in there and show you. And it's just a lot of the same thing. So I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail. I'm going to go pick up my son from school and I'm just going to chill. I'm going to download this video so you guys can see this for real time, okay? All right, you guys have a blessed rest of your Monday, a blessed rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.